Quickly before we get started in this video, I just want to let you guys know that apparently half of my viewers aren't subscribed, so make sure you are subscribed. Thank you very much. Now let's get into the video. Yo guys, Features Gaming here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back on Euro Truck 4, another episode of the Trucking Career, episode 16 of season 2 I do believe. So before we get into this video, I just wanted to quickly say that I am still on version 1.38, even though I know pro mods for version 1.39 has now come out. It's just that there was an error message on the ProMod server saying just please be kind, so I'm not really in any rush to download it, but I will download it when I have some time. And yeah, also because I didn't think it was out before I started to record this video, so we're still on version 1.38. So what I want to do before we start our journey is go and repair my truck, because I think if I go into my truck manager, I think I do have a little bit of damage on my truck. How do I check? We can probably just hop in the truck quickly, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we have some damage. And also, if you see on my truck this little blank space here, I don't know, but I think the service station. If we go to a service station, I think, you know, when I was clicking that thing and I didn't know what it did, I think it's that thing. So let's go to the world map and set our point to this. Well, basically go to the spanner and just double check about it, and just see if it changes. If not, then we'll leave it the same. If it does change and if it looks nice, we'll go with it. And also we need to repair our truck as well, and then we'll go and pick a job. So again, not running truck IR, not running manual gears. I'm just going to be going with the real automatic gearbox.
Navigation resumed.
Yeah, just having some rest really. So again, hopefully voice is all sorted out as well. I am not entirely sure, but yeah, we'll go with it. So yeah, let's quickly get to our to the service station really, and repair our truck. Because as you can see, with our icon on the bar on the bottom, we do have a bit of damage. So I mean, it doesn't really affect us massively. I just think that we should get it repaired so then we can really keep on top of our costs. We just normally go in a bit all hectic with some of our jobs, and sometimes just does cause us a little bit of damage. So we will go and repair it. Just keep on top of it, as I said. We did kind of cut that guy up that was coming down the hill a little bit, maybe, but I felt we had time there and we didn't really cause a real issue, so there we go. 9k, not too bad. I have had worse. A lot worse. So let's go to this, because it should be this, is it? Or is it this? Which one is it? It's one of these things. I can't fully remember where it is though. Is it this? Where is it? Or was it this? I don't know, but I've just seen that, and that's kind of cool. What's this? Oh, is this that? Ah, that's what it is. So the next one is available from level 11. Right, got you. Well, we did get a nice new trim there. Can we get the same on this side? It doesn't add a thing, but yeah, we'll just get it, because why not? Alright, there we go. So now we've repaired our damage. We couldn't, unfortunately, do that little grey cover. It looks a little bit weird there, but hopefully, when we get to a level 11, which we might be able to do this episode, we'll go and change that. So let's go to the job market, go to the freight market, and see what we can do. Hopefully there are some decent jobs. Where are we based, by the way? We're based in somewhere in the UK, but we're at Zwol, if that's how you pronounce it. So we have got a double trailer, which is actually okay, I think. 27 tons of truck batteries to Herning. Going to be a 10-hour job. 21k, so actually quite decent, to be fair. It is going to be a semi-long job, but I think, really, we need to take this. It is 27 tons, so our truck might struggle a little bit with this.
Navigation resumed.
But we're not really doing the gears. The truck is doing all of the work from the automatic, so I think we really just need to focus on where we're driving and basically do it that way. So it's literally just across the road as well, which is quite good, so we don't have to drive far. So just look left and right, make sure no one's coming, which they're not, which is good. If there were any drivers, they should have left that space open, but AI just don't do that because it's Euro Truck. So here we go, let's get our trailer. Can we change the configuration? We can get a Pro Mods version of it, but I think that we should really keep with what it should be. And also because it goes small then long with the trailer thing, it should be a lot harder. I prefer it's a bit harder when it's trailer than little trailer. So this should be fun. Just made it a little bit difficult, but yeah, obviously it is quite heavy as well, but as I said, that's mainly for the gears and the torque and power of this truck, but we're not really doing any of that. We mainly just need to focus on where we're doing it. So we hooked up first time, which I think is probably one of the first for me in this game. But now we're off. So I think we're good to go. Yep, no one's coming. You can feel with the pull away just how heavy this trailer is. It's not light at all. It is pretty, it is taking quite some time. But that's what you get. So 10 hours remaining. We should be due to arrive there at 6 AM in the morning. It is about 7 or 8 PM in the game so far. Let's switch over to the fuel tab and see how we're doing. We might need to refuel along the way, I don't think. I can't remember what tank we got when we bought this truck. I think we just got the most we could, but I only think that was probably only I think it was just the first one, so... And the Renault T is normally primed to drink on diesel, so we might have to refuel later on. But we'll go for now because we don't need to refuel. See what it does throughout the journey and then make our decision. I mean, if it goes down and we still haven't made our decision, as long as we know that there's a fuel stop coming up, then we'll just pop in for some fuel. So yeah, we might just possibly be able to hold it off to the next episode. If it goes to like 3 or 2 bars, then I might just consider coming in and just filling it up.
In 50 feet, turn left.
So now me saying that, I think it's more likely that we'll have to refuel this truck, because I don't really want to leave it to run down to literally the last litre. I want to try and be as efficient with my fuel, but then again not be stupid and just leave it to go all the way down then refuel it. When it gets to like 3 or 2 bars, then fill it back up and we should be fine to go. IKEA over there. That's quite funny. Obviously the IKEA isn't in the standalone game. I think it's either Pro Mods or my Real UK Supermarkets mod that I've put in, so yeah, both of them do indeed add in Real Supermarkets. I think it's probably more my Real UK Supermarkets mod that I'll put in, to be fair. But you can feel the weight of this truck, or the weight of the trailer. It is struggling. In 5th gear, going up a hill, and it is struggling. I mean, you need all of the power in the truck in order to, you know, get up one of these slopes. You need to get the torque just right, and we're good to go. So you may be thinking to yourself as well, I don't know, but you were doing dispatching videos, now you're doing other videos. What's going on, Fetch? What are you doing? Don't worry, I am doing the dispatching videos. At the moment, though, as I'm recording this, unfortunately, I have been demoted for some reason. I don't know why I have. Well, actually, I do know why I have. But the reasons I was demoted for, I didn't do. So it's a little bit weird. So what they banned me for, I mean, it depends how they put it, really. Basically what the supervisor told me that I was banned for is because I moved I moved to assist another train when I should have been at that platform waiting for a train to go past the station. This is on SCR, by the way, on Roblox, if you're not here for that. So yeah, this is on SCR. So yeah, unfortunately, one of the supervisors caught on to that. I hope they also caught the other dispatcher that was literally just standing in the wrong place when I was being a guard. Hopefully they caught that and they're gonna either demote him or talk to him about it. I really hope they demote him, because if I got demoted for one, simple thing, then he should easily just get demoted. And obviously with the video that I put out a few days ago with the idea suggestions as well. As I'm recording this, that video has not gone out, so I don't know the response to it, and I don't know what SCR have done into the game when this video comes out. We are speeding, by the way. But I don't know what they've implemented into the game, because obviously I don't know yet, because I'm recording this video before that video has even come out. So yeah, hopefully this video is coming out when I do hopefully have the dispatcher rank back, and I am making more dispatching videos. But I just mainly wanted, that was yellow, but I do want to make, I do want to make videos on other games because I have the time. Like, I'm just sat at home, I'm doing nothing. The dispatching videos take me super easy, or they don't take me a lot to do, even though with the amount of editing you guys think I put into it, it's not a lot at all. All I have to do is just input the footage and edit it. The part that probably mostly takes the most time, now actually thinking about it, it's actually probably the editing, but in my mind it's probably actually the filming, because if you think about it, I have to stand there for like 30 minutes recording, trying to get as many trains as I can, because obviously some stations, trains don't come that often, so it is a little hard to just, stand in one place for 30 minutes and just do nothing and waiting for a train. So it's probably the most boring bit of making those dispatcher videos, but the outcome of what I try and make out of it is just, well, I try and make it as funny as possible by like adding in memes and, that no person from, I think it's The Office, he goes, "No, God, please, no, no, no." Just putting that in whenever and any time a train gets cancelled. And you guys seem to like it when I edit my videos like that, so that's good. I have been thinking though of maybe doing voice to one of those videos. I don't know how you guys feel about that though. If you want me to try it, I can do, but the thing is that I don't really want to risk it if it doesn't get a good, if I don't get like loads of trains, so I can probably put in like loads of memes and stuff. So yeah, the thing is that it's just sometimes throughout the video I just think it's a little bit plain. And yes, I try and add loads of memes in and stuff to try and make it funny, but the thing is that if I'm just standing there waiting for the closed doors thing to put on and then, closing the doors, for me it does sound a little bit plain, but you guys seem to enjoy it nonetheless, so yeah, if it's what you guys are enjoying, then yeah, I'll keep on making them. But obviously I do want to make videos on other games as well, and if they don't get many views, that's fine, because I just do YouTube because I like doing it. But obviously if I see a video is doing well on my channel, then I'll keep on making videos on it, because it seems like you guys are enjoying it. So Yeah, because they don't take me that long to make as well, that's fine. I think on average it probably takes me about 2 hours to make a dispatching video, so it's not long at all. With something like this though, it does take a little bit longer because obviously I have to film it, which can take from anywhere from like 10 to even like an hour and a half to make. Then the editing side, even though I don't really do much editing, all I do is just put in my intro and outro after everything, put in a few green screen effects as well if I have any, do a bit of editing as well if I want to, and then set it rendering. And the rendering is probably the part that probably takes the most, which again I don't know why, but yeah, it doesn't really bother me really, because obviously now that I have my Xbox working with the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass as well, I can just play on that while it's rendering out something, watch a film as well, just chill out, use that time for, you know, my chilling out thing, because obviously with my autism, if you guys don't know, I have autism. I like to spend a good amount, like a good chunk of the day, just not doing a thing really, just lying in my bed, just, you know, watching YouTube or something, watching a film. And it's kind of in my routine that I do it at around, you know, 3:30 o'clock, or like 3:30 in the afternoon. Sometimes in the evening, sometimes in the morning as well. It depends really what I'm doing. If I plan to stream in the afternoon, then I'll do it in the morning. But if I plan to stream in the evening, then I do it in the afternoon, if that makes sense. And obviously, bed as well, at bedtime. Because where else would you be, apart from in your bed, you know? I do spend pretty much the entire day in my bedroom, which is not the best, because obviously with, with a computer on, radiating heat, my body heat as well, it's not really ideal. But it's where all of my stuff is, which is what I use to, make these videos and do what I want to do. I like to game and stuff like that. Because my office was... Well, my office was really all over the place, really. When I first, had my wheel and stuff, I was mainly just playing downstairs, which is a bit of a hassle when it came to, like, tea time and, with things that... Gosh, you're going to jump in my lane, aren't you? What is he doing? There's a truck here. Honestly. I mean, maybe I could have anticipated that and moved over, but I don't really want to give up my lane for someone who's just emerging onto the junction. If I was doing that on my driving lesson, I would have slowed down. Like 100%, I would have slowed down and let the truck on. Even though I don't know what he would have been carrying, if it was a load like this, if it was just a very simple load, I still would have just slowed down. Maybe I saw when it was indicating I could maybe have let off as well. But still, I really think he should have just let off and let me go there. But yeah, before I obviously moved my office up into my room temporarily, or permanently actually, permanently for the time being, it was downstairs, with my wheel and stuff, and it was a hassle when it came to tea time and stuff like that, because I had to keep taking my wheel off the table, then moving it back into the living room, then obviously finishing with food and stuff, then putting my wheel back up and stuff. It did get a bit of a hassle. And also last summer as well, when we were repainting my room as well. Well, not last summer. Like, not the summer that's just been, but the summer before that, when we went on holiday. I did have my office downstairs for, I think it was like a good week or so. Because obviously I couldn't have been in my room, because obviously the rooms are being painted. And literally all I had in my room was my cupboards and my bed. That was it. There was nothing else. And then when we moved my office back up here, and obviously since I've got loads of new stuff as well, with my birthday lap stream deck, now I've got a GoPro, a light, hopefully soon a microphone as well, like a proper studio bike that I talked about in episode 14, I think it might have been, or episode 15, last episode, about getting a Blue SEX. Obviously, that's going to need to be wired in as well. I did do a bit of cable management as well, so yeah. It's a lot better now with it just being set up in one place permanently, so I don't need to, keep on, changing stuff. So I like it how it is, but it's just not really ideal for it to be in my bedroom and not, my own room. Once I hopefully get my own house as well, I should hopefully have like one room dedicated to, be the office. So yeah, I can just use that. But obviously, I am not at that stage yet. There's parts of me wanting to move out just purely for that reason. But then the other reasons that I don't want to move out as well is because I don't know how to cook that well. Well, actually, I don't really cook at all, really. I can do fairly basic meals, but not, like full-on, Chinese dishes. Like, all I can do is, like, packet rice. I can do something simple like that, where it actually has the instructions shown clearly on the back, and even then I still have to, ask my parents for clarification that I'm doing it correct, because I'm just worried that I'll do something wrong and mess it up, and, it won't be hot enough, it won't be cooked enough. I do worry about those stuff, so I can cook the basic things, but not something full on like that. But obviously, you'll never learn if you don't do it, though, I guess. But then the other thing is spiders and stuff like that crawl into the house. I cannot deal with taking spiders out. Well, I just can't with dills. I just can't deal with spiders, full stop. It's just something that really, gets on my nerves and just makes me scared as well. I don't know why. I'm a man. I shouldn't really be scared of spiders, but according to my stepdad, that's how he got over his fear of creeper crawlers as well. Just living in his own flat and knowing that there's no one else to, deal with it. And I think once I get used to it, I'll be okay taking, spiders out and other things like that, because I know that spiders are more scared of us than we are of them. I get that. It's just that fear, though, of a spider looking evil, or that it wants to, eat us or something, if that's what you want to say. Honestly, I know that, and that's why I'm scared of them. But you need to know, though, that they are a lot more scared of us than we are of them, so I think I will get used to them, as my stepdad has said, but I think my main issue is bees and wasps, because I've never been stung by one, so I don't know if I'm allergic to them. In some cases I want to be stung just so I know what it feels like, but then another thing as well, I don't want to, because for some people it can have like a serious impact, and if I'm one of those people, I don't really want to, go through that. And people just say, and other people just say it's just agony for days, like for 24 hours I think it is, or something like that. But then other people just take it up on the chin and just, deal with it, and they just think, it's nothing. So I really don't know what a wasp sting feels like, or a bee sting feels like. I know that bumblebees sting as their last resort, so I think something like that I'll be fine. Just put a bit of honey on my finger, let them come get it, and then just take it out. But with wasps, that might be a bit of a challenge. I saw a very funny video of Lando Norris when he had like 2 hornets in his office when he was streaming as well. He was like, "There's 2 of these things It was funny to watch. He was like screaming and everything, and honestly, some parts of me was just laughing, but then there was other parts of me that was just like sorry for him, because obviously he probably doesn't know, you know, what to do. I get that he's scared, because he like, honestly, he doesn't know what to do. But it's just funny at the same time. So yeah. And obviously, with me being autistic as well, I do need a lot of support for, you know, when things go wrong and stuff like that. Even though I have been getting better at that recently, because obviously people are now going back to work and stuff, which my stepdad is, so obviously he's not available. I am trying to solve some of my issues myself, and not gonna lie, I have solved a lot of them, but there are just those small bits that are weird. But then there's just many other things as well that obviously I need support with as well, like buying stuff. I don't think I can buy stuff like, well, I wouldn't think I could buy things just because I want them. Like, obviously I have reassurance from my parents, like, is it, like, do you need it, is it worth it, are there better alternatives out there? If I wasn't with my parents right now, I probably would have a full-on gaming PC and stuff that, if I'm going to be completely honest, will probably not work to my specification. Because just take it for example, like I was wanting a Blue Snowball Ice as a mic, but now I've gone to the Blue Yeti X. Why? Because my parents said, is there a better one out there? I said I'll go and have a look, and I came across the Blue Yeti X. If that hadn't have happened, I probably would be stuck with the Blue Snowball Ice, which is still a very good microphone. I'm not saying it's a terrible mic. It is a very good mic for the price range it's at. It's just, if I can get a better sound, which I think the Blue Yeti X does, I will go with that. Now, I'm supposed to go down that road, the one to my right, but I'm going down this one because it doesn't make a difference at all. So I'm just going to continue down here. So yeah, there's many things that there's many things for me to, you know, stay in, you know, my parents' house, but then there's other things that I don't want to. As well, like when I move out as well, I can start exploring into doing like 24-hour streams if I really wanted to. For example, for charity and stuff. I just stream whenever I want, really. Stream until whenever I want. Go to sleep whenever I want as well, even though I am 18, so technically speaking I do have no bedtime now, but I still like to, you know, stick to a routine. And sometimes my parents kind of remind me, like, do you know the time? Yes, I do. But they do allow me to stay up on, you know, various occasions, like Christmas when we watch the Santa Tracker, go over the UK for maybe if it's our birthday and we're just super excited and we can't sleep. When it's other people's days and, you know, we want to do something like that. London fireworks as well on New Year's Eve. Honestly, there's many things that, you know, we do stay up to, you know, do and watch. And it is, you know, it's better, you know. Obviously, I don't go to bed at, like, you know, stupid o'clock in the morning like some people do. I do go to bed at, I think, a reasonable time for someone around my age, like 10:30, 11 o'clock-ish. I think that is fairly reasonable for, you know, an 18-year-old person. Yes, there may be many of you saying, I'm 18 and I sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you do what you want. I don't personally think that's when you should be sleeping. If it's your routine and you want to be nocturnal, knock yourself out, but I think reasonably 10:30, 11-ish is okay. Maybe even 10 o'clock. But yeah. Another time when we sometimes stay up as well is like sometimes when we're on holiday and we have, you know, loads of activities that we want to do. Take for example, in 2015 when I went to Cleethorpes, or when I went to Thorpe Park in Cleethorpes, there was like go move at like 11 at night. And I used to, you know, go to bed at like 10. Or like 10, 9-ish. So you're like 2 hours after my bedtime and I was up, you know, knocking myself out dancing. But I loved it, and we stayed up for each night. And also I find it weird, but always on the first night when we go and sleep in a caravan, I don't get any sleep. Like, at all. Sometimes, like, I just, you know, just lie there and, you know, I don't get any sleep. I try to, but I just can't. And I don't know why. It's probably just trying to get used to, you know, the new environment of, you know, where I'm sleeping. Because that is something that I can have a tendency to do, if you see what I mean. It does get me a bit... It takes me a while to, you know, get used to the new place around me, but after a while though, it just gets a bit boring, don't you think? Like, you're excited to get somewhere, but then when it comes to sleeping, you're just like, I can't sleep, why can't I? And then obviously you can just, you know, knock yourself out. Every time. Having said that, I do sometimes struggle to even go to sleep when I'm even at home, so I normally just spend an hour there just, you know, lying on my back, looking at the ceiling, shuffling around a lot, trying to get a comfy position, and I'm just, you know, just sat there staring up at the ceiling, and then before you know it, I'm just out. Welcome back to another installment of Features Gaming's Life, where I talk about random things that I don't think about before I start the episode. It's what I like, to be fair though, because I can just speak anything and, you know. The thing is though, like, I get that these videos will be long, and I know that I can speed them up to make them better, but the thing is that, as I said, like, if I'm recording for like an hour and stuff, I don't really want to be spending an hour going through the video and cutting it, because that could probably take about 3 hours, which will make a good video. I get that, but I'm not really prepared to do it. But I know for YouTube, you know, you gotta work hard. Like, you won't just get the numbers overnight for something that, you know, doesn't take a long time to do. That's why my SCR videos get so many views, because I actually put the time and effort into, you know, making those look good and stuff, rather than, you know, just putting a video into Premiere, adding an intro and outro, adding in a bunch of green screen things, and adding on the presets and stuff, then set out rendering. I know that you do have to work hard to, you know, get your achievements. But that links to another thing as well, like, I'm only doing YouTube because I like it. I don't, you know, I'm not setting this out to, you know, be my job.
Keep left.
Which is why, if I just want to record a video and get some content out there, if I want to do that, that's what I'll do. Because I don't care about the monetization, I don't care about if it gets loads of views, I don't care about the money, I don't care about the subs, I don't care about anything. I just care about, you know, making videos that you guys mainly like, or I like as well, because if I don't like the games, how am I supposed to make a video that I enjoy? Or how am I supposed to make a good video if I don't enjoy it, you know what I mean? So yeah, as long as I'm enjoying it, you guys are enjoying it, we should have a good channel, I think. 2 hours left on this journey. It is just nearly 4 o'clock in the morning and it's already light outside. We have driven through the night, which for me has just gone in the blink of an eye because I've just talked about random stuff. I think I've talked about 4, maybe 5 topics. There's some roadworks here, so I'm going to start slowing down. So let's people through. You're not waiting for me, are you? Right, there's some space here, so let's nick that while we can before an AI does. And I'll start the 5-minute long trip to try and get back up to speed. Also, I should probably think about fueling up as well, because we have got 2 bars left, and that's when I said where I really want to, refuel. But luckily, I think there is a fuel stop coming up. Yes, there is. So we'll pull in and refuel this truck, and we should be good for a few more miles. I did say at the start of the video that we might need to refuel this episode, and we do have to. We'll go ahead and fuel up. And let's try and think of another thing to talk about that I did not plan. Because that's another thing with these videos, like, well there's one. Here's something to talk about, but I don't plan when I record these videos. Sometimes I just wake up one morning and think, I'm going to record a Eurotruck video today. I'm going to record this or that. And I don't plan what I, what I say in the video before I start. So that's why mainly I don't speak good, if that's what you mean. That makes sense, because obviously with my autism I do stutter quite a lot when I talk, and sometimes I don't know what to talk about, which is why I just don't say anything for a long period of time. And that's mainly because I don't plan what I say, so that's why these videos can be kind of boring, because it's just me in a truck driving a route talking to myself about absolutely nothing. But if you guys enjoy it, then hey ho. Suffer the pain, Fetch, suffer the pain. Just kidding. If I really wasn't enjoying this, then you probably wouldn't be seeing this video. Eurotruck does, it does start off fun, but when you're doing like a super long job, it can get very boring. Which is why I really don't do super long Eurotruck streams, and why I mainly take a break, because like honestly, I can do like a 7 till 9 trucking stream, which is about 3 hours, 2 hours, sorry. Just let me concentrate, because I want to be in the right lane here. I used to be in this one, don't I? Yeah, that was a very good last decision move for me there, but not the safest by any means. And what was I talking about? That's another thing, I forget what I talk about. What was I talking about? I was talking about the streams, wasn't I? Yeah, so I can do a trucking stream like that. Obviously, I try and do them on Mondays from 4 till 8 or 9ish. Basically, the schedule is we do something from 4 till 6, then I go for my tea, because I normally have tea at 6, then come back and keep going. I need to be in this lane now. And I know I know that is still long. It's longer than some of my Roblox streams. I get that, but you got to take into account that break, which still is longer. But yeah, I have gotten a bit better over doing long journeys on streams. It's just that your guys' support on the streams though really keeps me going. Like doing live Q&As on there, answering stupid questions about anything really, within reason, you know, within the rules of my channel. Of course, when I go into this lane, you will start to slow down. Classic AI. And then as soon as I change lanes, the truck goes again. I swear, if I go into this lane, I'll start slowing down. See that? Honestly. I think my longest trucking stream that I've ever done, like, straight is 4 hours. And I think I was doing it when I was doing it for charity. I was doing like a trucking at home thing, I think it was. And all the revenue we made for that stream would go to the COVID-19 NHS fund thing.
Take the exit on the right.
But we didn't get any donations or anything on that, which I don't mind. Obviously, people don't have all of the money in the world, and obviously, I don't really have as big an audience, so I kind of knew I wasn't going to get anything on that stream. So I don't know why I even put. I don't even know really why I put the why I put the donation goal up to 100. I don't know why I did that. Maybe 5 quid, even like 2 quid would have been sufficient, so yeah. It was for charity. I gave it a go. We didn't get anything, but I still had a very exciting stream, which is better than, you know, receiving loads of donations and donating it to charity. I had fun doing it. You guys seemed to enjoy it, so yeah, that was fine. It's just a bit unfortunate that we didn't get any donations to donate to charity.
In 50 feet, turn left. Turn left.
But talking about random stuff has got us to our destination. And for me, it has gone pretty quick. I don't normally look at the time because that is one thing for me that that does actually feel like it takes a lot, because I'm usually just like constantly looking at the timer, looking at the time, but I mainly now just, you know, kick back, relax, just drive the trailer, and then I know just at some point I will get to my destination. Whether it's an hour later, I don't know, because obviously I don't constantly look at the time, and that's always doing that for me makes me feel like I'm taking ages, but yeah. But there we are. I think we probably did that in about half an hour to 40 minutes. So that's all good. Have we leveled up 900 XP? We might... No, okay, we're not even halfway. I honestly thought we were going to be on the cusp of getting it, but no. We are literally... That is pretty much halfway there, isn't it? Just a few hundred off. But yeah, 21k now in the bank, or 21.8k. No damage to the truck as well, which is awesome. So yeah, we don't have 11k, so we don't have level 11, so we can't go and change this thing. In the next episode, though, I don't know what we'll do. What is it for bank installments? We still have to repay 334. Okay. I don't know whether we should... How much is it to upgrade our garage? upgrade. How much is it? We don't have enough money. Because I was going to think if we could maybe upgrade it and get a driver. But yeah, we don't have enough money for that. I really mainly think we need to keep on top of our loan, repay that as quick as possible. Then obviously start doing jobs and getting money, and then start hiring drivers, because I think drivers start off losing money, but then they will then start earning in money. And on another profile, I'm getting I think I'm getting something like 1.5 million a week, which is just absolutely insane on that profile, and that's because I've just been grinding it a lot. And hopefully we get to somewhere like this on this profile one day. But I'm going to leave this episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Also click that bell and turn it to all, because then you'll get notified whenever I go live or put out a new video. Consider becoming a channel member as well if you want to. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video stream. But until then, take care and peace out.